What's up, YouTube? Crump over here and
Cap.
And today we've got the final match of Season 1, and it's Alex Louie and Grape, Mr. Sir Grape.
Mr. Sir Grape. And we want to, firstly, we want to say something. So this is sort of like, excuse our mess ups. This is our fuck up button over here.
Yeah, we don't actually know like the specific. We first of all, we haven't actually seen. We know who wins. We know who wins, but we don't know how they won. So we don't know the details of the Pokemon or like the moves they're gonna use. So this is kind of like this is essentially live for us.
This is pure speculation on what we see. So and even then, when things are blatantly obvious, we might overlook it. For example, the Choice Scarf Tangrowth. It wasn't Choice Scarf.
No, but you know,
we overlook things, and we're human.
Yeah, so I mean, that's probably gonna happen.
So viewer discretion advised.
Viewer discretion advised. We're dumb from time to time.
Anywho, we'll just get right onto this. And let's see, what do you think of the team that Mr. Sir Grape is bringing in Alex Louie?
Let's see, the mic is in my face right now, so I'm having a hard time looking at the screen.
Well, there's the Crest, the Blastoise, the Tyranitar, Vincini, Gardevoir, and the Infernape on Mr. Sir Grape's side.
Alex Louie has a Mamoswine, Scizor, Magnezone, Darmanitan, Florges, and Noivern.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
And
what most likely will he lead off with?
I'm gonna guess the Darmanitan. I can see Darmanitan leading off.
That's a solid choice. I think the Scizor might lead off.
You think Scizor, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the Scizor looks pretty. I think the Scizor will lead off.
I'm totally betting Darmanitan. Just I don't know. You just go for the obvious.
I'm not gonna put money on this.
No, I'm not gonna put money on this. A Grape, I feel like will. I don't know. Actually,
I feel like he's gonna lead up with the Tyranitar.
Maybe Infernape for the fake out right away.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
We'll start the battle and we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how this works out. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
So we can see a pretty good match, right?
Yeah, for sure. So this is the first match.
So not Darmanitan. It's Mamoswine.
Mamoswine and Infernape.
So I got one right.
You got one right. So he's gonna switch on out. Infernape checks Mamoswine way too good.
Yeah, that's a pretty hard check.
And this is actually a decent check because most likely he is gonna go for a fighting attack or just fake out.
See, that's what I kind of thought he would lead off with Infernape. It's your classic fake out Pokemon.
I didn't know Infernape could get fake out.
Yeah, it does. It's the pretty popular user of the fake out.
So let's see if Noivern actually is carrying Focus Blast today.
Really? Focus? I wonder if he's carrying Focus Blast. I don't think so. I think
no, he's just gonna U-turn. Avoid that.
That should actually not do okay amount.
It could be Pursuit trapped. Nope, nothing of that.
I mean he got him on the Switch, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Lol.
And the Captain Oh my.
So this is a pretty good. Like Scizor has got a pretty going on right now. Like
you could set up the Swords Dance.
Swords Dance right now would be pretty ideal.
Or is it just gonna go for the Bullet Punch and not risk any of that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of risky because the Victini is around and obviously you just switched into it, so maybe setting up isn't the best idea. Not this early, at least.
No, he's just gonna keep on U-turning and get that residual damage, which is always nice. That's really good.
Oh,
and that does
wow.
Some clean.
Yeah, that's some clean damage right there.
Vincini's not gonna enjoy that. So is this Vincini Choice Scarf though?
You think Choice Scarf Victini?
Oh, and he's bringing its Thick Fat Mon. Plus that Sandstorm, it's not gonna appreciate it at all.
So everything is just U-turning out.
Wow. Oh, that has a decent amount.
Oh, that's a critical hit.
Okay. That doesn't really tell us any information. I feel like it's
We're seeing nothing but U-turns here.
Luna. Oh, this fella.
So he's finally going to set up the Stealth Rocks, which hopefully means we'll see less U-turns.
Yeah, but no Stealth Rocks on Alex Louie's side, so that's going to be...
He's free to U-turn.
He's free to do whatever he wants. I wonder how he's going to handle this Luna, though. Because from the
he's switching out, actually, so I guess he's not going to handle it at all.
Maybe he's just doubling out.
Could be, yeah. They've been switching a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised. Knockout.
Ooh, he's just going to
take it down. He's going to take it down for sure.
And that's a huge play, because Vincini checks a lot of, like, it kept the Scizor in check.
Yeah. That was unfortunate, though. I mean, that was just
Choice Scarf. It was Choice Scarf, I was right.
Oh, well, there you
go.
Well, yeah, like,
now
switch after switch, it's just, it was too much.
Now we got the Braviarys.
So Blastoise pops in, goes Mega.
Aura Sphere is coming his way, I'm feeling.
You feeling Aura Sphere? I think, yeah, Water type. Ooh.
He's just going to get some damage. I think Mamo has already ran his course, and he's just trying to get some free... Oh.
I guess, you've been predicting the switches. They've been switching so often, and this time you decided to stay in.
So I guess
it was a bit obvious to switch, wasn't it?
yeah. But he's gonna keep his rocks up. He sees how important it is.
I feel like,
and the skull's coming.
yeah, maybe it really feels like those rocks are more important than keeping
Mammo?
yeah, the Mammo alive. I don't know. He could have gotten rid of the Blastoise, I felt.
Yeah, but then at what point would he? Because Scizor can take him down easily, or he can just keep on U-turning.
Yeah, you should probably take it down though. I mean, like it should do enough.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a crit. That is a crit right there if I've ever seen one.
I think Scizor would have taken it down. I mean, Blastoise is pretty bulky though.
Technician?
True, Technician boost probably helped as well.
And stab.
Stab, Technician, yeah, that should take it down, I feel.
And we're gonna have this matchup once again.
So maybe we'll see a Focus Blast.
I'm really wondering if it is Focus Blast. I'm intrigued. Call me intrigued. No, it's just gonna keep on
keep U-turning because I mean, why not, right?
I feel like this is the turn he'll set up his Stealth Rocks though.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see less switch. Oh, actually, I mean, the switches are helping though.
But Mr. Surgrave lost his Rapid Spinner.
Yeah, he's in a pretty tough spot.
Ooh, predicting.
Wow.
Wow. That. Oh, wait. What?
Lives by 1.
No.
Oh my gosh.
That is a game changer.
Seriously?
That's. And Alex Louis just gonna switch out and save this thing for Death Fodder.
Oh.
But that's huge.
That was huge. I took down the Tyranitar as well. I think any chance of winning was just gone right there at that moment.
Man. And now this thing can pretty much.
This thing can just wreak havoc. I'm guessing it's Scarfed. The way he brought it in. I want to say it's Scarfed. Oh, Scarf Darmanitins are pretty popular too. So I'm sure we'll see
Fake Out
here.
and their amount of tension
Oh wow, that should
did a decent amount, but this depends. Does the Infernape have its
Well, you can say what?
Bullet Punch or Match Punch or whatever priority moves it has? And once again, it gets another crit.
It's gonna go for another U-turn though.
But at this point, I really feel like Alex Louis in firm grip of this battle just because a lot of his mons are taking damage and
Thunder Punch. This is some interesting, like some good predictions from Mr. Sir Grape.
yeah.
But I think overall, Alex Louis has all the momentum in his favor. Like those predictions are spot on, going for like what he made another one earlier. I forget already.
Well, Mr. Sir Grape has to make those predictions to stay somewhat in this battle.
Oh, the fire crunch, fire bite,
Fire punch.
fire punch, the fire punch. Yeah,
There you go.
I totally forgot. But yeah,
But he has to make those predictions to make this battle close. And you can see that the reason it's at this point is because Alex or Mr. Sir Grape really pushed it.
But look at all these pivots. Like, wow, that didn't do so much. But still, I mean,
Everything on his team has a U-turn.
it seems like he's got a U-turn on everything. So that's an interesting way of playing.
Well, it's good. So,
Ooh.
he actually predicts the Thunder Wave.
I guess, I mean, yeah, Magnezone doesn't really get affected by many status moves, does it?
No, so bringing Magnezone, and this is, let me remind you, this was a late pickup for Alex Louis. He had to drop something in order to bring in the Magnezone, and this thing might actually do some decent work.
A one-on-one versus the, what is this thing called?
The Crest.
The Cresselia, yeah. Against Cresselia. I wonder how this is going to turn out. He might go for the Paralysis here. I think that's what he's trying to go for.
Which is fair, because nothing on his team really does want to face off against this mon.
Is this thing Specs? Have we only seen Thunderbolt on it?
Yeah.
It could be Specs, maybe. So we're only seeing Thunderbolt.
I think he's just trying to get the para.
Yeah, that could be it too. So there's
But that's doing some decent damage, and he's just gonna go for the Psychic and return the favor.
And that is not. That is nothing.
That is.
I mean, it's not very effective, but that is very little. Maybe it's the Assault Vest.
Well, over here we can see if lefties or anything, so nothing yet. So this thing might be spec'd.
Yeah, definitely choice of some sort. I can see that.
And Crest is just gonna continue on doing this.
Yeah, like we're looking at the turns. There's quite a few turns at this point.
So I don't know if it's just gonna continue on this.
It's gonna go quite a bit longer. I mean, who do you think is gonna get worn out first? Crest, right? So I guess that's why he's deciding to switch. He's got good enough health. Might as well switch. Go into Jenny.
Jenny. But I'm not pretty sure. This is not a good matchup for Jenny herself. Like another thing that was totally viable is seeing the Magnezone choice Scarfed.
If it's Scarf,
No, that's spect. I'm pretty sure that. No.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, he was bluffing it. A total bluff.
That's a nice bluff by Alex Louis.
Could have been what's that move? It's only super effect, or it does
Expert Bell.
Expert Bell. I'm totally like spacing out on the items today. So brings the Koba in.
And he's just gonna let this thing take the fake out, which is a good move on Alex Louis' part.
Yeah, he's probably gonna switch to the next turn. I guess. No, he's gonna stay in. I guess he's kind of just realized this thing has done its job. It's done quite a bit of damage already. Why?
Yeah, and that's asking way too much for this Magnezone to take a Flare Blitz from Koba.
What's that recoil? I mean,
And the rocks will continue on racking up, so this thing only has to stay in.
oh, this thing can just Flare Blitz all day now, can't it?
Yeah, Alex Louis had a really fierce,
Lead?
no, fire weakness.
Oh, okay.
But that he didn't really care about that. He had all the proper mons to just handle that.
Well, I mean, you could have Stealth Rocks up, right?
And now it's just Luna alone.
Luna alone.
Luna alone. And I feel like Luna alone can't take out the rest of Alex Louis' mons.
I mean, oh wow.
Gets another crit.
Lives on 1, I'm guessing.
1. And this thing's
The
just...
Thunderwave. Oh, shit.
It could
I mean-
possibly come down to just breaking down this crest.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna Moonlight at this point, I'm guessing. I wanna say Moonlight. But, I mean, he just has to break through 1 paralysis. I think he should be fine.
But Alex Louis is just doing a really good part in breaking down Mr. Sir Grape's walls.
Yeah.
Like-
They're definitely going down. Like, this is a total wall breaker of a Pokemon here.
And even, like, he can keep on moonlighting, but
I mean, he's gonna run out eventually.
yeah, and that's the thing. That's not... Because once...
Or 1 crit should take it down as well.
And if he, like, he keeps on going for the moonlight, so he only has a limited amount of PPs left right now. But the Scizor has knockoff, most likely.
Yeah.
And I think the Scizor is still around.
Yeah, the Scizor is still up. No. Yeah, no, it's still around. It's still by 1.
By 1. So it
So-
depends on what sort of Scizor Alex Louis brought.
So the Dark
And at
Magnetism
that
goes
range,
down.
too.
Yeah, I feel like Scizor can come in. There it is. There's a Scizor. And a U-turn should take it down as well, or knockoff.
He's just gonna go straight up knockoff and take this thing.
That's true. Getting knockoff
Yeah.
lefties gets a crit as well. Got a lot of critical hits though. So
Yeah.
you will say the hacks were pretty heavy towards Alex Louis.
The way that Alex Louis was playing was really, really forceful.
Yeah.
And the way that Mr. Sir Grape was playing was that hacks were bound to happen. They were bound to happen because it's really painful to watch hacks when it's just 1 turn and you made an offensive move. But it seems to happen more often when you keep on playing more on the defensive. And that's what I felt like that Mr. Sir Grape was doing.
True. We didn't even see the Florges as well.
Yeah, so it was really a defensive battle before Grape, and it was really him just trying to stay in the match itself. Alex Louis had all the momentum. I
Yeah,
really felt
he
like.
carried all the momentum. Grape gave him a good battle as well. I think he did.
Yeah, well, definitely, because Mr. Sir Grape played to his advantage of being a defensive player that he is.
But I think what really wore him out was those
U-turns
those
and rocks.
U-turns and rocks. Yeah, forcing the switches with U-turns. Like,
What was it? He had
it's a pretty good play because you get the Pokemon you need against your opponent, forcing the switch, and then you keep switching. You know?
Yeah,
Like when
it's-
U-turn hits hard, and your opponent has to keep switching, those rocks will wear him down, as well as a U-turn. It's a smart strategy actually.
It's a really smart strategy, especially the Vincini, the Crest, the Gardevoir, and even Infernape doesn't appreciate U-turns.
Yeah, I really like the way he played actually. That's a really good strategy. I like this a whole lot.
Yeah, so we'll move on to the second match. So Alex Louis took this match. I don't know what the number is, but he took the match.
He took the game, yeah.
And we'll be right back after this brief moment. And we're back, guys, with round 2 of the finals. Finals, there we go. Finals
Of season 1 of Alex Louis versus Grape.
Mr. Sir Grape.
Mr. Sir
And we
Grape.
can see there's been substitute changes. Mr. Sir Grape got rid of his Tyranitar, brought in the Roserade, while Alex Louis got rid of his Florges to bring in the Starmie.
Ooh, Starmie.
I'm excited to see the Starmie.
I'm
Really
excited to see
excited.
Starmie as well. Same with the Roserade. I want to see how Roserade will fare here, you know?
Yeah, it's an interesting choice to bring in the Roserade, especially since he knows how much damage the Darmanitan did.
I like the fact that Roserade and Starmie check each other.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. That's crazy.
Right?
That's
Like
crazy.
they can do damage against each other.
But
so their subs.
I'm interested in the Roserade change. Just because it didn't really make much sense to me because Alex Louis has so many things that can block Roserade.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fire types. He's got a lot of he's got
Mammo?
Noivern, who can take it down. His Mammoth can take it down. Darmanitan can take it down. I mean, like Magnezone, I feel like Magnezone could take it down if he wanted to as well.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting choice to see that Roserade do something in this battle.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't have like much going for it. So that's
we could just be nitpicking too. And
yeah, sorry.
And then
well, I'm just interested to see what it's gonna do.
Yeah, and then we have the Dallas Starmy, or not the Dallas Starmies, the Starmie. I'm so used to saying Dallas Starmies now. The Starmie, and this makes sense because he had such a potent fire Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, does Grape have any Pokemon to set up rocks?
Roserade can set up Toxic
Spikes if it wants.
but that's about it, I think.
Yeah, so I wonder if
Infernape.
So I wonder if his Blastoise is carrying Rapid Spinner.
I'm interested in seeing if the
Rapid Spinner? No, if it's a Rapid Spinner.
Rapid Spinner. All right, should we just get going? Any predictions?
I think once again Darmanitan's gonna lead off. Actually, maybe Noivern. I feel like Noivern could lead off here, and I'm feeling he can't possibly lead with Infernape again.
I think he's going to lead off with Infernape once again.
I mean, it's not a bad lead off, but I'm feeling. I want to say Roserade. I feel like. No, it's probably gonna be Infernape. Okay, let's start the match.
All right. And if Alex Louis wins this,
If he wins this, he's
get the champion. He's the champion. Champion, Koba. Once again, he leads off with Infernape.
So and Infernape does pop out again, and a Noivern. So
Exact same lead? No.
no, it's not the exact same, but wait, is it?
No.
No.
Because the other match was Mammoth.
Oh right.
So this guy's just going to take a fake out, and they're just going to... Ooh.
So I like to say I made a pretty good prediction on the start there.
Yeah. And the Victini's going to come out. That's interesting.
So Air Slash, not very effective, but critical hit.
But that's...
Wait, it's not. No, it is just regular.
And he's actually
it's not
just going to go
neutral.
for the Beat Crate, which shouldn't take down... Should it take down Noivern?
It's not very effective.
And I think that might actually just end the usage of Victini right over here.
Yeah, Victini is pretty much done here, and I guess he's gonna accept that because I don't know.
I don't know, some really good information over there was that this Noivern's not scarfed
Yeah.
or choiced in any way.
Yeah, definitely got some use out of that one right there.
So
But this double switch is interesting now.
he's trying to bait out the anything else.
Maybe a Shadow Ball? U-turn?
I don't know. Like, it's interesting that he's seen in the first match that Alex Louis isn't afraid to just go for the U-turns.
Yeah, you've seen that.
But he did the double switch out, and this put him in an awkward position once again. Patrick's gonna come out and take this fake out. Like, no mañana.
Yeah, I feel like, Patrick can easily stay in. I mean, I don't think Koba's got a knockoff. And even if he does, I think Starmie would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it depends on the kind of Starmie it is. Is it a bulky Starmie or is it...
By the looks of it, it looks pretty bulky.
So there's a Psyshock, and this should do a decent amount on Blastoise.
No, it doesn't.
So it looks like probably a bulky Starmie.
Yeah, because it took that fake out fairly well.
Yeah, it took it really well, and I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna be stalemate here, maybe. Like, what can this Blastoise really do? Oh, I know.
It's got Dark Pulse.
Dark Pulse. So maybe. So
he's just trying to get damage off of this. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't really value his Starmie.
Yeah, I guess not. As a one-hit KO. So
I don't know. I felt like the Starmie could have put in some work.
yeah, I felt like that too, but maybe he's. Yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't know. He had the Magnezone. He could have switched to the Magnezone.
Yeah. So that was an interesting move on his part.
So here pops out LaRue. I think we've seen it before as well.
And Alex Louis is just gonna go once again for a switch over here.
Yeah,
Alex Louis is really making good usage of his switches, and I think Mr. Sturgrave isn't really responding well to that at all.
No, because once again, it's slowly whittling him down. I mean, they've both lost Pokemon already, pretty early on as well.
And
there's the Air Slash.
I think
this should take down LaRue.
Oh, it doesn't.
I wonder if it's Assault Vested.
Maybe just to bait out some Mons.
Yeah, because it ate that up really, really well.
But Alex Louis also has the faster team having this Darmanitan, which is most likely scarfed.
And yep, there it is.
And
I was guessing the U-turn, and yeah, the U-turn should take it down.
U-turn's playing a big part in this, though.
But look at this. This is interesting to note the amount of crits we're seeing.
Yeah. Well, that crit didn't really matter, though.
No, it didn't matter, but like, it's just very interesting to note how many crits we're seeing in this match and in the last match.
Maybe it's just Alex Louis' day. Maybe he woke up on the right side of the bed today.
Yeah, the RNG gods have shown a light on him.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Oh, he's got that special opposite end, King's Foot.
King's Foot?
King's Foot. Instead of King's Rock?
King's Foot.
King's Foot. You heard it here first.
Okay.
The King's Foot that always gets the crits.
So, look at that. Like, he's not afraid to sack off his Darmanitan here just to, like, do some damage on Infernape.
Plus, it puts that Infernape in a really awkward position that could potentially get taken down by Scizor or Team Radio.
This is interesting now. We've seen the close combat.
But I guess he made it so that it's faster.
And another interesting switch.
And a Volt Switch. We're just going to see a straight up Volt Switch.
Not going to take that very well.
And once again, we haven't really seen any like powerful like moves on Alex Louis. It's just been continuous chipping at the health bar.
Yeah, like U-turns, Volt Switches, they rack up. And I feel like maybe now he's going to start sending up some Stealth Rocks, you think?
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. And having that thick fat on Julia, it's pretty obvious that he might just set up his Stealth Rocks.
Yeah.
Because he has no Rapid Spinner anymore. And no, he just wants to do some damage on it and probably just go for an Ice Shard later on in the match if it gets withered down to that.
Yeah, there it is. Enough to take it down. So Alex Louis is playing really well. He's making the plays he needs to play, and he's getting the Pokemon he wants into action and doing their jobs.
But this is interesting on how it matches up because once again, he's just going to set up his Stealth Rocks, late game Stealth Rocks, that's the thing.
That's pretty good.
And he's just going to sack off this Mamoswine.
Yeah, like, he's making really good use of his Pokemon, but he's discarding them pretty fast.
But the interesting thing over here is to see how is he going to take out this Crest, because so far the Crest has been, if not the MVP, the surprise Pokemon to really showcase in the finals.
Very true, very true.
Because it's taken mountains to take down the Crest. Mountains and mountains.
But he's got the special defense drop. And the knockoff should do quite a bit of damage. Not too much.
A decent amount, but it won't be as high powered as next time because,
yeah, lost an item and stuff. But this U-turn should do,
almost takes it down.
Quite a bit. Almost takes it down. I mean, we're probably going to see the Moonlight here, but, I mean, we'll Stealth Rocks up as well. Lunar Dance.
So he's just going to sack off his... Yeah.
What does Lunar Dance do? I haven't seen it.
I feel like it might restore one of his Mons? Question mark?
I'm a bit confused, admittedly. So there's the Lunar Dance.
Became cloaked.
So it's, okay.
Alright.
And
Stealth Rocks will do something, but... No, out of everything...
Now, I wonder if that was the play that he needed to make.
I guess he's really hoping... Yeah, he's just going to go for Fake Out. I would have just gone for a Flare Blitz.
Yeah, Flare Blitz would have been good.
I think Flare Blitz might have won him the game.
I mean, he's going to eat this Bullet Punch pretty well, but he's going to take a lot of recoil with that Flare Blitz. I mean, the Crest is no longer there, so Mega Scizor
doesn't really need to do anything else.
Yeah, but I mean, Infernape can still take down the Magnezone.
Ooh. And the thing is that if Magnezone takes, he's just going to go for a close combat. Doesn't want to risk it.
Maybe it's got a Focus Sash. Yep, there it is. I was feeling it earlier.
Nope, Sturdy.
Sturdy, it's got Sturdy, not Focus Sash.
Oh.
There it is. There it is.
And that's why Alex Louis wanted to save his... Oh, that really came... I think that's a 1-0 victory. That really came down to the wire. So
that was so close. Wow, like...
How many times have we seen Alex Louis live on one?
He's a risky player. He's a risky player.
He lived on one in the semifinals with the Breloom.
True.
And he's the champion because he lived once again on 1 HP because of the Sturdy.
God damn, man.
God, yeah.
Damn it, man. Like that was a really good match. It came to the wire. It was so close.
Literally. The RBL Season 1 champion is Alex Louis, and it came down to 1 HP. That's how tight the RBL was.
I mean, that's how good these battlers are, you know? A 1-0 victory, and that's the way you win, right? Like, that's how you're gonna win, is barely.
Yeah, so congratulations, Alex Louis.
And congrats to Mr. Sir Great for putting a really good battle and
It
a
was
really
really-
great match to watch as well.
Yeah, it was really interesting, and unfortunately, Alex Louis brought in the King's Foot.
King's Foot.
The King's Foot. And
Okay, you're sticking to that?
I'm
Okay.
sticking to the King's Foot, the crit magnet.
Yeah, there's a lot of crits that Alex Louis got. Not a lot of them mattered, but there was quite a few.
Yeah, there was an odd amount of crits. I don't know what was up with that, but still, regardless, Gray played.
That was a good match.
He was warming up the river the whole time, and
You know, Alex Louis did have the momentum, I think, the entire time.
oh yeah, his team was just way too powerful, and Mr. Surgrave couldn't really have an answer to his offensive team. Mr. Surgrave, Mr. Surgrave.
I mean, it was definitely a good match. Could have utilized that Infernape a bit more. I felt like, Infernape, like had he taken down that Magnet Zone, if he had a chance though, you know? But Infernape lost a lot of health to Flare Blitz on Mega Scizor, and had to take a Bullet Punch, right?
Yeah, and preserving that Magnet Zone. Who would have figured Magnet Zone would have came so clutch for Alex Louis?
And here's another thing, is that having Rocks on Grape's side would have helped immensely.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, not on Grape's side, but Grape having Rocks on Alex Louis' side. Like, Grape was fighting against Rocks as well, on top of the many
Crits.
pivots and crits, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't a recipe for success.
Like, yeah, we didn't see a lot of, like, hard-hitting moves from Alex Louis, but we saw reliable switches, you know?
Yeah, he was free to do anything he wanted, and Alex Louis took full advantage of that. It was sort of a gift, because, you know, when you don't have Rocks on your side of the field, you're free to make those switches, you're free to go for the U-turns, the volt switches, and not really worry about damage and whatsoever.
And he's definitely brought in the right pivot Pokemon, because, I mean, Mega Scizor, Magnezone, and Darmanitan either get stabbed or they hit already, like very hard already.
Yeah.
You know, I know Noivern's also got U-turn. It doesn't hit as hard, but even the little damage does something, right?
Plus, it brings momentum up to Alex Louis' side.
As well. Like, his Magnezone has enough defense where it can, like, you can switch into it and then switch out of it, you know? You can U-turn into it and then Volt Switch out of there. Same with his other Pokemon, you know? I mean, other than Darmanitan. Darmanitan's a little bit frail, but...
But how many times did we see that Alex Louis didn't let Mr. Surgrave play the way that Mr. Surgrave wanted to play? Mr. Surgrave didn't really have that chance to wall Alex Louis' team. He was always switching out, He couldn't really recover, and if he did, that meant he was going to have to take a super effective attack and then go back to square one.
That's true, it's true. It's hard. I mean, Alex Louis plays a very unpredictable game, because sometimes he doesn't switch. He doesn't go for the U-turn.
Yeah.
And when you think he's going to go for a U-turn, he doesn't. And I think that really plays against you, because it's a lot of mind games. It's a lot of... It's a fast way of playing, right? And it's a really interesting strategy. I haven't seen it played like that well.
Mr. Surgrave really played a really good match, because he had to predict those U-turns, and he did a really good job in the first match predicting it, getting it 2 or 3 times. And it just really came down to which guys could really take a hit, if the Crest could take enough hits, or if the Crest had enough PP for moonlighting it all the time.
But I think what Mr. Surgrave lacked a lot was
Power.
Not power. I think he had power with Infernape, Gardevoir, Blastoise, right? I mean, with the one-hit KO, it was displayed that like he definitely has the power to take him down. What he didn't have was utility. Or maybe he did have utility, but we didn't get a chance to really see it, you know?
He didn't get a chance to really set those up.
You know, like no Rocks, once again, didn't help. I mean, taking down Sturdy would have been helpful, right?
Yeah.
But maybe like Light Screens or Toxic Damage. I mean, maybe Toxic not so much, because he's got 2 Steel type. But yeah, Light Screens, just moves that can really support your other Pokemon. We saw Cresselia with the
Lunar Dance?
Lunar Dance. It sacrificed itself, but I think at that point Moonlight could have been a little bit better in preserving Cresselia. But yeah, like, I mean, he sacrificed himself, but that's the cost. You sacrifice one of your really good Pokemon so another one can keep fighting.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a really fantastic match. Like, if you, I highly recommend, if you guys haven't watched the semifinals with Alex Louis or Mr. Sirgrave, watch them and you'll see how they made it into the finals. And you can understand that when you play Mr. Sirgrave's style, it is most likely you're not going to come on top. Most likely. Because he plays a really good defensive game.
Yeah, he plays a really good defensive game.
And Alex Louis really plays, he had the team, the personnel to really keep on punching, always keeping you on your back heel.
Definitely. Just constantly just
relentless.
Oh, he's relentless. Yeah, just withers you down. It's relentless, exactly. But I guess that sums up Season 1 with Alex Louis as the champion.
The Bavarian Beedrills are the Season 1 champs of the RBL.
Woo!
Woo! We're excited. We're excited, obviously.
Yeah, very
excited.
But Season 2 is just around the corner.
Yeah, Season 2 has actually... The draft and everything has already sort of begun. Little spoiler alerts. It has already begun.
It's begun. Yeah, Season 2 draft has already begun. And we've all picked our Megos. And we're starting to pick our
Mons.
Our Mons. And it's looking pretty good. And I think we should all keep an eye on these two battlers right now. See if they're going to use the same strategy or if they're going to change it up, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But I've... Already we know that Alex Louis is fond of his U-turns.
He's very fond of his U-turns.
And I can't wait to see the rematch between these two.
Yeah,
the final.
They're gonna battle again, right?
Yeah, they're gonna battle again, and it's for bragging rights. For all honesty, it's bragging rights, and they're gonna have a different team, different personnel, but they'll know how they play against each other because they've faced each other 3 times already.
Another interesting to note is that this time we have a different format for drafting Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right now we see Alex Louis has quite a few OU Pokemon and some UU and I think 1 RU.
Yeah.
And Mr. Sirgrape has I see a lot of UU Pokemon there with a couple of OU sprinkled in there. So next season we probably won't be seeing that. We'll be seeing more balanced teams, more a good mix of OU, UU, RU, maybe even some NU. We'll probably see a lot of NU in there as well.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna have like a lot of really good battlers, you know, being able to utilize some of the lower tier Pokemon, and possibly catch off a lot of the higher tier Pokemon off guard.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be really interesting to see. But with that, we're gonna get going. Hope you guys enjoyed the finals. Congratulations once again to Alex Louis, coach of the Bavarian Beedrills, for being Season 1's RBL champions. And now they've got the target on their back. Now they got the target on their back. They're the team to beat. And Mr. Sirgrave is out for revenge.
Alright, so I guess we'll wrap it up there.
Alright, this is Cap, signing off.
Bye!